There is no getting away from the spotlight if you're some of the wealthiest people in the world. These individuals will garner reactions both good and bad for amassing such riches. They are the subject of ongoing debates and divide opinions among people. This is for the simple reason that they are where some of us would like to be someday when it comes to having generational wealth. But have you ever wondered how they got their wealth and what kind of a lifestyle they live? Well, today's video will give you an idea of just how much wealth is on the continent of Africa. The majority of these individuals have gathered their wealth through various business ventures, the diamond industry, or high-end luxury goods. So let's dive in and find out who holds top spot at the end of this video. Number 9. Patrice Motsepe. Patrice Motsepe is a resident of Johannesburg in South Africa with a net worth of $3.1 billion. He was the first Black African to appear on the Forbes list and the founder and chairman of African Rainbow Minerals. Patrice Motsepe's wealth allowed him to purchase the home of his dreams, and he is the owner of numerous residences located around the wealthy areas of South Africa. For instance, in 2014, Motsepe paid an astounding $4.1 million for an opulent home in Bishop's Court, Cape Town. The 6-bedroom home boasts a tennis court, a huge pool, and a pavilion. And that's not all. He owns a BMW 760 Liover, a Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG, and a Bentley Continental GT. Number 8. Naguib Sawiris. Naguib Sawiris is the brother to Nassef Sawiris, the fourth richest person in Africa in 2022. He has a net worth of $3.4 billion derived from the telecom industry, namely Vion Telecoms and Orascom. He serves as the organization's chairman. He also built the opulent Silver Sands Resort in Grenada. Despite seeing market warning indicators, several significant investors are clinging to their positions. On the other hand, Naguib Sawiris is going all in the purchase of gold. He invested half of his net worth in gold. And if you are a regular follower of celebrity net worth, you may remember the story of an Egyptian TV millionaire, Naguib Sawiris, who recently declared his intention to buy a private island. His goal was to provide a location where foreign refugees can live and work in safety and abundance. Luckily, this just didn't turn out to be crowing. He is still carrying out his stated objectives. Nevertheless, he owns a private yacht, a Range Rover Sport, a Mercedes-Benz, and a Bentley in his collection. Number 7. Issad Rebrab. Issad Rebrab is a businessman from Algeria with a $5.1 billion net worth. He got this wealth after the $3.5 billion he made in sales shares of his food company Sevital. He founded the company in 1998 and he took over as an accountant. But before launching Sevital, he made an investment in 1971 in a metal company owned by one of his clients before expanding into the food industry some 27 years later. Issad Rebrab has consistently guided his company to success while operating in a nation with socialist regulations that are antagonistic to business owners. Actually, the success of his company allowed him to become the first billionaire in Algeria. Issad Rebrab now employs his 5 children at Sevital. Unusual as it may sound, the man is now one of the most powerful figures in his nation despite having formerly been the militant's kid who fought for Algeria's independence. His most recent collection of upscale vehicles includes a BMW X Series, a Bentley, and a Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Number 6. Mike Adenuga. Mike Adenuga is a Nigerian businessman who ranks second in wealth in his country and 6th overall in Africa, with a net worth of $6.7 billion. He is well known for owning Globacom, a telecom firm with operations in Ghana, Nigeria, and the Benin Republic. Along with other economic areas, he also has interests in the oil industry. He started his entrepreneur mindset when he started working as a cab driver to pay for his school. Later on, the billionaire began trading in lace and soft beverages. And when he was just 26 years old at the time, he reached his first $1 million milestone. He has a home in Nigeria, an opulent palace situated on a sizable plot of land measuring about 3 hectares. This home is reportedly worth over $2.3 million and is situated in Banana Island, Lagos. It has a car park, helipad, yacht deck, and indoor pool. Number 5. Abdulsamad Rabiu. Abdulsamad Rabiu is a well-known industrialist, billionaire, and businessman from Nigeria who specializes in trading commodities. He is the founder and CEO of BUA, a Nigerian conglomerate with interests in manufacturing, logistics, agricultural, infrastructure, and port operations. With a net worth of $7 billion, he owns a property in South Africa valued at $19 million and another in Britain worth $62 million. He also has a home in Gloucester Square in London that is valued at around $16 million and a $12.6 million penthouse at the one and only hotel in Cape Town. He drives a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Toyota Prado SUV, and Land Rover, among other high-end vehicles. Number 4. Nassef Sawiris. The Sawiris family is Egypt's most affluent family. The family has a variety of commercial investments across the nation. And if you take a look at the Egyptian entrepreneur Nassef Sawiris, he has a net worth of around $8.6 billion. He is a Cairo resident and CEO of Orascom Construction Industries. His most valuable asset is the 6% investment in Adenuga AG that Sawiris purchased in October 2015. And when Sawiris was named Supervisory Director of Adenuga AG, Herzogenaurach, Germany in 2016, he got a more significant portion of the sportswear business. And to satisfy his business needs due to his busy schedule, Nassef Sawiris has a stunning collection of cars. He is a billionaire who can afford any pricey car ever made. Moreover, he has a private yacht, a private jet, and a 2019 Audi Q5. Number 3. Nicky Oppenheimer. Nicky Oppenheimer, who gained his fortune in the diamond industry, is unquestionably one of the wealthiest persons in South Africa, with a net worth of $8.7 billion. He is continuously rated as one of the billionaires in South Africa on Forbes magazine for years as the grandson of the Anglo-American founder and first chairman Ernest Oppenheimer. He is a member of the Oppenheimer's family, and he began his ascent to the ranks of the wealthy in 1968 when he joined Anglo-American. He started out as a director in 1974 before becoming vice chairman in 1983. Although he left in 2001, he continued to serve as a non-executive director until 2011. He resides on the Brenthurst estate, and he has a 48-acre beautiful private paradise connected to the Oppenheimer family's home and tucked away in the center of Parktown. Number 2. Johann Rupert. Johann Rupert is the chairman of the Swiss luxury goods company known as Compagnie Financière Richemont. The company's most well-known brands are Montblanc and Cartier. It was established in 1998 as a result of the spin-off of assets from Rembrandt Group Limited, which his father Anton founded in the 1940s and is now known as Renro Limited. Surprisingly, his Richemont stock has increased by more than 50% year over year. No wonder he has a net worth of around $11 billion. He is happily married with 3 kids and spends most of his leisure time playing golf because he enjoys it so much. And by the way, he is known to own the Franschhoek Vehicle Museum and is a connoisseur of good things. He has over 200 vehicles in his collection, which are on display at the Franschhoek Motor Museum. His 1963 Ferrari Lusso GT stands out among them. Rupert is also rumored to have a sizable mansion in Cape Town. Number 1. Aliko Dangote. Despite the effects of the global pandemic on financial assets, Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man, has maintained that title for the 11th year in a row. Dangote's net worth has climbed by more than $1.31 billion since the start of the year due to a 30% rise in the stock price of Dangote Cement, his most valuable asset. Business Insider Africa calculated that if Dangote spent $1 million every day, it would take him at least 40 years to exhaust his wealth, as he has a net worth of around $14 billion. Despite owning a private plane and a large residence said to be worth $30 million, the billionaire is known for being rather cautious with his money. And despite being the wealthiest person in Africa, Dangote is also the most benevolent philanthropist. He has spent tens of millions of dollars in donations throughout the years to causes in education, arts, health, and humanitarian relief via his $1.25 billion Dangote Foundation. Only 20 of Africa's 54 nations are wealthier than Dangote. If he were a nation, he would rank number 21 on the list when compared to other African nations. Well, quite an inspiring list of the top billionaires in Africa. Some of them got their wealth from inheritance, but as we have seen, you can still make it from scratch. Anyway, what do you think of the meteoric growth in African billionaires, and who among them inspired you the most? That's all for today, guys. See you next time.